there, it's Judith Ann Desjardins in my Minka in Santa Monica, and I want to film what I consider a breakthrough day for me. I have been battling with complications of pancreatic cancer since September 2024. So this is about the 7th month of dealing with disappointments, changes, challenges, not fear, but just a lot of pretty challenging events. So I had kind of a breakthrough this morning in cleaning out some drawers and finding my beautiful beaded belts and slim-fitting gems and things, jeans and things like that, and talking about and thinking about all my wonderful years in Santa Fe. And so I thought today, besides resting, that I would attempt to do some yoga, which I have truly not done since I left Santa Fe in September, and I was just doing a bit of it. I have felt that my whole abdominal area, which has some small tumors in my liver and abdominal wall, etc., it's felt like a very tender and vulnerable area, and I have not wanted to stress it with stretching. But today I felt so excited and determined that I would start very, very slowly with some just warm-up yoga positions, like doing turns and breathing and releasing. This is to limber up the back and the buttocks, open the chest. So I started doing some of these, and you turn your head in the opposite direction. And that felt pretty doable. So then I started doing these kind of positions. I'm very, very tight in the hip flexors, I know that. But when I was doing these stretching exercises, it felt really good to have bare feet, to be opening up my body, to be putting a lot of pressure on my abs, and they were doable. So then I started doing some of these exercises to open the hip flexors. And that went well. This one is tighter on this side, but it was all going pretty well. And then doing bridges, where you're really making your back stretch in different positions, and going down, and the arms overhead, and lifting up. So that was going well. I did some Pilates, bicycle kind of moves, and that went well. So then I rolled up, and I got in sort of the Buddha lotus position, and did some stretching down this way, and taking the arms over. And that felt pretty good, and then doing some stretching and opening up the whole area here. And I could feel this, like the muscles stretching. And that felt very energetic and nice. There's other types of twists where you go this direction and that direction. This came fairly easy for me today because I have been doing yoga for about 30 years, but when I get my cancer in the pancreas, I just felt very guarded with this area. So then I flipped over this way and did some cat-cows. And just loosening the hips. And then going down in child's pose. And this felt so wonderful. And then I thought, okay, let's try a downward dog. And that felt wonderful to have my head inverted and raising. And raising legs. So then I thought, let's try something more. Let's go into a plank position, and I could see that my face was getting good blood flow. And then I thought, okay, let's go down to a cobra and do some of these lifts. Let's try to really come up to a cobra. This felt, I could feel it in my right abdominal side. Then I thought, let's see if I can get in a position like this, where you're supposed to be totally lined up, and do some turns with the hip forward. And I saw in the mirror, this is the girl that does yoga. And I thought, I can feel her coming back. She knows what to do. She loves yoga. So then I decided to push it even more and see if I could get up in a warrior position and balance and turn and turn and be up. And then to try the other leg. And I saw her again. It's like her spirit and her body are not compromised. They can balance. They can be graceful. So I thought, let's try another one where you go this way and balance, and then come up the opposite direction and here again. And I said, there she is. She's a dancer. She knows alignment. Whoops, slipping on the mat. And up. And down. And up. In these positions, and turning, and up, and turning, and up, and going graceful. And I am so happy that I was brave enough to try this and to find out that I can still do yoga. I am still myself. I have not lost myself in living through 4 years and almost 4 months of pancreatic cancer. And I'm just so very grateful, and I wanted to offer this as encouragement to people. Your spirit is more resilient and strong than you can imagine. Your spirit influences your mind, your heart, your lungs, your digestion, brings you peacefulness, reminds you the larger picture of who you are and how wonderful you are, and that you focus on moving forward, and your body, mind, and motion and spirit will follow. So this is very encouraging. I would say it's my Valentine's present to myself. I thank God, my family, all my followers for love, for healing and strength. Thank you for being with me. Bless you.